Two Americans, including a University of Kentucky nursing student, were among the more than 150 people killed in a crowd surge in Seoul, South Korea. Today, mourners left flowers to pay tribute to the victims near the site, a narrow alley where around 100,000 people gathered the night before. Here's CBS's Elizabeth Palmer with some images you may find disturbing.
It started out a celebration. Thousands of mostly young people finally freed from COVID restrictions crowded into a narrow street in downtown Seoul. But suddenly the crowd surged, and what had been a Halloween party turned into a horror show. By the time rescue workers arrived 10 minutes after the first SOS call, they had trouble pulling people from what had in seconds become a lethal crush. Korean television broadcast pictures of medics at the scene doing CPR in the road. But the scale of the tragedy became clear when body after body after body was wheeled from the scene to waiting ambulances. This morning, South Korea's President Yoon Suk-yeol visited the scene of the tragedy, a sloping alley where the crush had begun. And later, at a press conference, he announced a week of national mourning and an investigation into the calamity. But it will be too late for the families who gathered at a community center for information and then got the news no parent should ever have to hear. South Korea is in shock. This is the worst national tragedy since 2014, when a ferry overturned, and in that case, too, most of the victims were young people. Elizabeth Palmer, CBS News, Tokyo.
હાલો તો આટલા બધા છે હિંમત રાખો.